Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to paint this pot in a very simple and easy way, but the design will look very attractive. So as you can see, I have this pot. It's not a very big pot, but I feel that smaller pots are easier to work with and they look better as showpieces as compared to bigger pots. So let's start. So I'm going to be using this golden color paint marker to draw a line here. So one good tip that I can give in pot painting is that it's better to start on the neck here and then go downwards, because when you're painting, if you paint this first, when you're painting this, you may lay your hand on it and it'll smudge very badly. So as you can see, I'm drawing a line here with the golden color paint marker. And one more thing is that it's better to apply a base coat and not paint directly on the clay pot, because the clay will absorb all the water from the paint or from the marker, and the painting will not look so bright and attractive. So as you can see, I have applied a brown base coat and I'm painting on top of that. This prevents the water in the paint and the marker from seeping through the paint and then going into the pot and making the design look very dull. So this paint marker which I'm using, it cost me like 100 rupees at a stationery store, and it's got a ink barrel inside this and it does not need that much of time to dry. So as you can see, I've done a line here. So if you want, you can do more. So I will be doing more. I'll be doing one here and one in the middle. The middle one will be of a different color though. I'll do one on the top, and then we can do a line with a different color here and add some patterns to that. So one more thing is, you must always lay your pot down this way horizontally while drawing it, because if you keep it this way, you can't go like this and then draw on it. So it's better to keep it like this and then draw on top. And you must hold your pot this way and then draw. So it's easier and the pot doesn't move. So when the ink isn't flowing properly, either you can shake it like this or you can just press it on the pot and then do, because this marker is meant to be used on paper and metal. So since we're using it on mud and paint, it's better to press it down like this and do, so that you get more ink. So as you can see, I've done one more line right there, and so now I'm going to be using this silver marker and I'm going to do one more line in the middle, because if we do it in the same color, it will look very plain. So I'm going to use this silver one. It's the same thing as the gold, only thing is the ink is silver. And so I'm going to be doing a line right here. As you can see, I'm not making the line thick at the starting. That is because if I go wrong, I can change it with the thickness. So I'm going over it again with the marker tip, and I'm adding more thickness to the line. So I've added the silver line there right now. So then I feel that we need to add another silver line here and here, because the silver looks very bright in this. So we want our pot to look very attractive and bright. I feel we need to add like dots under this with even gap. So let's do that now. One advantage about this marker is that it doesn't need time to dry, which is a major advantage when you are painting a pot, because the risks of smudging it are more, since it takes a very long time to dry. So I did one line of dots here on the top, and I'm going to do the same thing here in the bottom. So I have done the 2 lines of dots, and now it looks so much brighter. One more thing that we can add a gold line here and here, because these silvers are too together, and so we need to add a gold line here and here, above and below the silver line. One thing which you must remember while painting on any surface is that you must not have 2 same colors together without a gap of a different color. So that's a major rule in painting, I must say, and a major source of error. And so you must always remember that we need to leave a gap, or we need to put another different color in between to make the picture stand out a little bit more. So I've done the top line. Now I'm going to do the bottom line. And so I've done the gold lining on the top and the bottom. Next we're going to work on this portion. So on this portion I feel that we can use some paint, because we won't smudge it when we do anything, or we could use the same markers and do. So first I'm going to use both. So first I'm going to use this gold marker again. I'm going to make random diamonds here and there with gold and silver. So I'm going to make some diamonds in gold and silver here. So I'm just a basic sort of a equilateral diamond, like that, as you can see. And then I'm going to fill it in with the same marker. If you want, you can use a different color marker, but I feel it looks better with the same color marker for the filling. Anyway, we'll be adding an outline for this, so it won't look very plain as it is. So as you can see, I'm done making the diamonds now, and I feel that it looks good like this, but I feel that we need to add a little bit more to this to make it look excellent. So next we're going to use some emerald green paint and some mustard yellow paint to add a little bit of detailing to these diamonds. So I'm using this 2 number brush, and so I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to make like dots, and so I'm going to use the very tip of the brush and I'm going to make just a little single dot inside this, like this. So I'm going to make it in a few of these, like I'm going to do one here. Make sure that your paint covers the gold on the spot where you're using. You don't want it to look like very transparent, so you need to use a lot of paint on a single spot. But since we're painting a small area, it's not a big issue. So I've applied the green on some of the diamonds. Next I'm going to do the same thing with mustard yellow and fill in the rest of the diamonds. So the mustard yellow and the green both are watercolors. The reason I chose watercolors is because it's a little thicker than poster colors and it's not as thick as acrylic, so it's easier to work with. So now I have done the yellow, and next if you want, you can leave it like this, or you can add a little bit more. You can take the silver marker again and you can just add little dots here and there, which I'm gonna do like this. The reason I'm turning the marker like this is because I want the paint to stick to the pot. If you just do this, then it will not stick that well, since we want an opaque dot. See, we can make out the difference here, this and this. So I'm done adding the dots. Next, for the bottom, it looks quite nice now. So on the top, we're going to add something on this rim. So first, I'm going to use this fabric glue and I'm going to apply a small dot here, like this. And then on top of that, I'm going to stick one of these sequins. So it's fine if you're finding it difficult to stick the sequins. One tip would be just drop it on that, like that. It'll stick on its own. You needn't go in. So I'm going to glue more sequins in the same way. Here, here, and here. So So I'm going to use the same technique, pick, drop. Pick, drop. Pick, drop. So now I've completed the rim. If you want, you can add glue, glitter glue like this. I'm going to be adding a little bit. So I feel that we should add something like this here also. So I'm going to add a little bit of glitter glue in dots, the same way that we did the silver, like that. So our pot painting is done and it looks really nice. So I hope you enjoyed the video and please subscribe to my channel and tell me in the comments below what you want to see next. Thank you.